Kelly here. Today we are going to be making a zip line, which is going to be lots of fun. Thank you guys so much for everybody who signed up, picked up kits, and all that good stuff. It's going to be a pretty simple zip line we're going to be making today with a cup and a little skewer and some different kinds of cable here, okay? So I'll give everybody some time to tune in. Said I'm pretty excited about what we're going to do. It's a little bit of an engineering and science project, which is always one of my favorite things to do with you guys. Okay. Said for those just tuning in, we are making our zip lines using the kits that you picked up from the library. If you didn't pick one up, no worries. A lot of these items are things that you're going to have just around your house, okay? Some of the things that are required are a cup. Any size cup will work for our purposes. Some kind of string. I have a couple different kinds. I have some fishing line. I have some yarn. And I have some ribbon. Okay, a couple different options there. I also have something to hook our cup up to our string. I'm using just a paper clip, but you can use anything else you have that's going to hook it on there and slide down the string or cable. Okay. Also, one good thing that you might want to grab right now is just a little bit of change. It's going to be our weight at one point during our experiment. Okay, so just some change or some little metal washers or anything that's going to make make it a little heavier and help the cup go down the zip line a little easier. Okay. It also might be fun to grab something to put in the cup. Kits should have a rubber ducky for you to use. A rubber ducky is going to be riding the zip line that we make today. And you can also use like a Lego guy or anything else that you want to put in the zip line. Okay. So I said it's going to be pretty simple. Just the basic idea is the cup is going to be going down the cable. But first, I want to talk to you guys for a minute about what a zip line is. Does anybody know exactly what a zip line is? Okay. You've seen it on movies or TV, or maybe even done it yourself. We have where you're kind of strapped in and you go down a cable. Right? And usually there's cool stuff to look at as you're going down. It's kind of a fun, adventurous thing to do. Okay. The basic idea of a zip line is that there are two parts. One is the cable, which is what the person or object going on the zip line goes down. Okay. Who can tell me what force is going to have you going down, that pulls you down when you're on a zip line? Gravity, right? Gravity is what's pulling us down our zip line. That's where some of our science comes in. Okay. So, if we are all ready, I'm going to kind of start showing you how we're going to construct our zip line. Okay. The first thing we're going to need is our cup. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little skewer, this pointy one I found works the best, and I'm going to stick it right through my cup so it comes out on the other side. Okay. You can use one of the other ones if you'd like, this longer one, or even if you wanted to try this little popsicle stick, I left those in our kits as options as well. That's kind of where some of the experimentation comes in. Okay, so if you want to try this one first, you can always try the other ones later. If you want to start out with our other options, you can do that as well. Okay, so I just have my cup with our little skewer right through the top and through onto the other side. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie my cable. Okay. You're going to need to make sure that one end is above the other end. That's why I have these two chairs that are two different heights. Okay. Because in order for you to get the effect of gravity, you need probably about a couple feet between the two places where you're going to tie the ends of your zip line. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this one to our tall chair. And this one to the low end of this chair right here. Now at home, you can use anything you want to tie your zip line onto. You can use chairs, you can use like a banister, a stairway, as long as you have the height difference, okay? Because you're gonna want your little cup to slide right down our cable, okay? All right, so I've got my cable tied and I've got my cup. Now I need to attach the cup to the zip line. And what I'm gonna do, the way I'm gonna do that is I'm going to take my paper clip. Okay. I opened the paper clip up just a little bit, okay. And I'm going to hook it onto my skewer. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the taller end of my zip line and I'm going to hook it onto there as well. Okay, so now I have it hanging down. Okay. I kind of want to tighten it a little bit so that way it doesn't just slip out. Okay. Now what's going to happen when I release the cup? What do you guys think? Any guesses? All right. Yeah, it's going to slide down, right? Gravity is going to make it slide right down our fishing line, okay? Like so, okay? So that is our basic concept of our zip line, okay? I can try again. I can put our little rubber duck in there for the ride, okay? And I've got a little zip line. So you can put a Lego guy, you can put anything you want in there. You can use it to kind of transport stuff from one place to the other, okay? Like if you want to bring a little toy from one side of the room to the other side of the room, or heck, you can put like snacks in it to transport it from one place to the other, okay? So this is our basic zip line, okay? Pretty simple, but you can make it a little more complicated if you like, okay? You can add your weights to it. That's where our little change comes into play, okay? Do you think it's gonna make a difference when I put the change into our little cup? How do you think it's going to affect our zip line? Maybe it'll go faster, okay? Because there is more mass for gravity to act on, more stuff. Okay? Our coins have weight, okay? And gravity is acting on them. Okay? So let's see if it goes faster. Ready? I think it maybe went a little faster there, right? What if I put more coins in there? It might even go faster still. Okay. So that is one way you can experiment with your zip line, is adding weight. Okay. You can also try different kinds of cable. Okay. So I used my fishing line here, but I gave you guys in your kits some string and ribbon as well. Okay. What do you think? How do you think those would affect our zip line? Okay. They might provide some friction into it, right? Because if you feel the yarn and you feel the fishing line, they feel really different, don't they? The fishing line is very smooth, whereas the yarn is not. So that might provide some resistance in your zip line. Okay? Make it go a little slower. So you can experiment with that as well. You can also experiment with putting the zip line in different places, in different heights. Okay? Like, what if I had another chair like this and I stacked it on top and I tied it on the top chair and it was really high? That might make a difference. Okay? Or what if I had a shorter chair that I tied this onto? What if I moved these chairs farther apart? Okay. Those are all fun little things you can try, to see if it makes a difference and how fast the zip line goes. Okay. In the way the zip line behaves when you let it go. Okay. I would love to hear what you guys try, okay, how you experiment with your zip lines. Okay. And feel free to share pictures, videos. I'd love to see you building your zip lines. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. We do have another science-related program coming up. This Saturday we have a documentary that is, excuse me, called Dream, Build, Create. That'll be on our Facebook page, so look out for that. I will talk to you again soon.